สวัสดีครับผมกับผมปอนป้าบักเปิมแล้วนะครับ EP นี้เป็น EP ที่15แล้วก็ไม่รู้ว่าจะจบเมื่อไหร่อ่ะแต่ว่าเนื้อเรื่องยังไม่ไปถึงไหนเลยอ่ะผมยังไม่ได้เอาวางจะได้เคนดาฟราเลยเรามาลุยกันต่อดีกว่า
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
ต้องไปไหนต่อไปเลย
Revelio.
เราดูเควสก่อนแล้วก็ไปลุยกันไปคุยกับทางนี้ก่อนก็เดี๋ยวไปคุยกับเซบาสเตียนไหนๆก็จะต้องเดินเควสแล้วเหมือนทางนี้ไม่เคยมีเลยโอ้สูงไปไหนครับเนี่ย
Hello there.
Hello, our meet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
เดี๋ยวนะเดี๋ยวเซบาสเตียนไว้ที่หลังทำไอ้ปบกอบลินก่อน
Nice to see you, my young friend.
ไปต่อเจอเมอร์ลินด้วยไหนๆก็ผ่านละ
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Revelio.
ทำอะไรวะ อ๋อ
Accio. Protego. Revelio.
เดี๋ยวนะอ๋อเชี่ยลงมาแล้วเหรอได้ปะวะข้างล่างมาเหอะ
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Repulso.
เอ๊ะ
Rowan himself would be proud.
Off on another adventure, are we?
แล้วก็ต้องไปตรงไหนนะชื่อหลอดก๊อกเหรอหลอดก๊อกเฮ้ยนี่อะไรอ่ะ
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio.
โอเค
Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
อันหนึงอยู่ไหนวะ
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
ไป
I shall see you soon.
ลุยเว้ยทลายลังแลนด์ล็อกแน่เลยอ่ะตรงเนี้ย
The door is looking at us.
Revelio.
เนี่ยก็บินมาอย่างเงี้ยไม่ใช่อันนี้หรอ
Confringo.
เอ้าไม่ใช่อันนี้หรอ เดี๋ยวนะบินมาเพื่อนอันนี้หรอ
Revelio.
เดี๋ยวนะ Enter the Goblin Mine Goblin Mine อยู่ไหนอ่ะ มีไม่ใช่เหรอวะ
Revelio.
I'll be quiet.
ไอ้ลูกตานี่มันอ๋อไป In my eyes
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Revelio.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Confringo.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
เฮ้ยนี่มันลิฟต์สมัยโบราณนะเนี่ย ไป
I still can't believe we're inside a real
Revelio.
goblin mine.
หรอ
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Revelio. Accio.
เอ๊ะ
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
I've been fighting since Pity, not quite. Much too slow.
Tracy, defend.
Descender.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
โอ้ยอีกแล้วเหรอ
Yes, of course.
Confringo!
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any
A
plans.
schematic. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
กันนะอ๋อมีข้างบนกับข้างล่างอ่ะข้างบนก่อนแล้วกันเมื่อกี้เห็นของ
Seen anything yet? Arresto momentum.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand.
Revelio.
The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
นี่คือห้องที่เรามาโอเค
Revelio.
เอ๊ะได้ยังไงอ่ะเดี๋ยวนะอ๋ออ๋อไม่ใช่อ๋อต้องดึงอะไรลงมา
Accio. Revelio.
เปิดละเรียบร้อย แล้วก็
Depulso.
โอเคเฮ้ยใหญ่แล้วลงไปข้างล่างไปอีกทางหนึ่งไม่ใช่ดิเนี่ยถูกแล้วแต่ว่านี่เราก็มาทางนี้
Revelio.
างนี้ดีวะเนี่ยเหมือนทำไมกูรู้สึกเหมือนกูเดินวนๆทางนี้ไม่ได้เปิดโอเค
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large.
เดี๋ยวนะผมปรับเป็นไอ้นี่อยู่ปะnormal โอเคคิดว่าปรับเป็นสตอรี่
There
ปรับเป็น
must
ส
be
ตอรี่
more
จะได้
notes
ปรับเป็น
around
normal
here.
รู้สึก
What
มอน
could
มั
they
น
be
กา
building?
Accio.
Descendo!
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda.
Was that your best? Kill spells blocked.
Accio. Incendio.
This doesn't hurt.
Accio. Incendio.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse. Revelio.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
โอ้เซ็งหน่อยยาเต็ม
Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
ชั้นบนมีของ
Bombarda. Repulsor. Revelio.
โอ้ของไม่ดีเลยอ่ะไม่น่าเข้ามาเลยโอ๊ยได้บูปินอยู่นะ
Revelio.
ของวิกิตโพชั่นเต็มแล้วอะผมมา25 ขวดดึงแล้วก็อันนี้แหละอ่ะ
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Lumo. Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
The wizards
ทำไมตายหนึ่ง
will
ข้างหลัง
be defeated.
We won't stop. Not quick enough.
Sensor. Repulsor. Bombarder. How many of them are there?
Revelio. That should be the last of them,
อี
Ami.
ซี่ชิบหายเลย
Accio. Revelio.
ไม่มีของเราวะ
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Accio. Revelio. Bombarder. Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills.
Yeah,
Bigger than
man.
this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell
เค
Lodgok
รื่อง
what we
เจาะใน
found.
แมทริกปะเนี่ยไอ้เหี้ยหัว3 อันอย่างเงี้ยเนี่ย
Revelio.
ต้องยังไง
Accio. Revelio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Bombarder.
ติดต่อไม่ได้อ่ะต้องยังไงอะครับ
Revelio. Accio.
อ๋อโอเค
Revelio.
I needed a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
ขึ้นไปอีกไม่ได้วะทางนู้นมีอะไรปะ
Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
ทางนู้นไม่มีอะไรไปทางนี้ก่อน
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
เฮ้ยนั่นไงเกือบหลุดหมดแล้วปะ เควสมันคือให้ออกแล้วอะ
Someone's here.
Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
ไปแล้วก็
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
โดนมิเรียมตกแล้วก็หลอดจ็อกโดนมิเรียมตกแล้วก็แลนล็อกไปฆ่ามิเรียมอ่ะไอ้นี่ก็เลยเขาจะพอจะเข้าใจในเรื่องอยู่นะบอกว่าให้รอนกคู่อะแบบงั้นไปเราไม่มีเควสอื่นละบอกว่าให้เรารอนกคู่ใช่ไหม IMPERIO เอาอะไรก่อนดีเอาอันนี้ก่อนไหม ไปไหนอะ Find the cave what โอ้โหเคฟเยอะแยะค่ะโทษทีไป Find the cave อันหนึ่งแล้วเดี๋ยวไปเรียน Imperial กัน Imperial
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio.
เนี่ย
Incendio. Bombardo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Descendo. Rebellion. Alohomora.
เฮ้ย ดันเจียนใช้อารมณ์โมล่า3เลยเหรอ ดันเจียนแสดงว่าจะต้องมีของดีแน่นอนโอ้โห ของเขียวแต่นี้แล้วโลโคโมล่า3คืออะไรจะลอง
This must be Tevits' cave. I suppose I should head inside.
สไปเดอร์ ดันแมงมุมเหรอ
Revelio. Bombardo.
Incendio. Tobbs' master is awful.
Tobbs. Tobbs. Deke sent me. Are you in here? Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Bombardo. Incendio.
ไอ้เหี้ยแปลกๆไหนมาเลย
Accio. Incendio.
Looked as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Crusader.
Take off.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Bombardo. Depulso.
Oh, เต็มจ้ะเต็มหมด
Revelio.
บอลแมงมุมปะเนี่ย แวะก่อนแวะก่อนมาเลย
Accio, incendio, repulsor, bombarda, arrest, prodigo, expelliarmus, incendio.
ไป
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
เฮ้ยอะไรเนี่ยอ๋อฝั่งนู้นเหรอ
Accio, incendio, revelio. Accio.
โอ้ยเฮียวันตุล่าบอสเหรอมาดิ
Accio. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Prodigo. Stupefy.
หนึ่งนะ
Incendio. Protect.
เฮ้ยเฮียแตกเลยเหรอทีเดียวแบบบอสมันโหดอยู่นะแต่ก็ไม่เท่าไหร่เอาจริงเอานะเอาทางนี้แล้วถูกแล้ว เฮ้ยเฮียบอสโดนกระหล่ำเสียแตกเลยเหรอกูถามจริงบอสโดนกระหล่ำเสียแตกเลยเหรอเฮียกระหล่ำโหดไปมึงไม่ได้ใช้ตีเลยเนี่ย
Incendio.
No. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Revelio.
มึงแตกเหรอเยี่ยกระลำ หล่ำแม่งโหดสัตว์กูบอกเลย
Revelio.
นะไปยังไงวะตรงนั้นอะ
Confringo.
เฮียท็อปผู้น่าสงสารท็อปแตก
Revelio. Confringo. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Revelio.
เชื่อโดนกระหล่ำแดกเมื่อกี้แม่งไอหาเลยเหรอวะผมยังไม่ได้สู้บอสเลยอะกูต้องไปทางนู้นก่อนทำไมรู้สึกเหมือนวนกลับมาที่เดิมเลยเรียบร้อยนี่กระหล่ำแม่งโหดมากจริงต้องยอมว่ะเดี๋ยวอัพกระหล่ำด้วยดีกว่าไหมเนี่ยเป็นเลเวล20ป่ะบีเดนฟอร์เรส
This is where Sakurasa said to go. And where are those booba tubers?
ต้องให้ต่อ
Revelio.
ไฟโบโบเทเบิลที่อะไรเนี่ย
Oh, that smells awful.
เฮ้ย
Only 4 more, thank goodness.
ใครอ่ะไหนแล้ววะใช่มันยิงอะไรกันวะ โทรเหรอปรับโทรดีกว่าไป
Pay for that.
Incendio! No!
แรงว่าเจอกระหล่ำวัวบอกเลย
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo! Confringo!
Protego.
ไปดีกว่า
Revelio.
อ๋อ
Just my
Pareto
luck, a troll. Crucial.
Protego. Descendo. Glacius. Defender. Bombarda. Glacius. Defender.
That was a
โน
close one.
ดาเมจอะครับ
Revelio.
กันนึงอยู่ไหน
That should do it. I'd better get back to Zacharyssa now.
โอ้อีซี่ชิบหายทีละอันเลยไปเอลทูดิกเฟนไหนเฟนอยู่ไหนอ๋อมันคือดอบบี้เหมือนกันปะน่าจะอยู่ใน Secret Room ปะ เอลทูดิกมันเป็นคนในนี่ไงคนที่อยู่ในห้องห้องนั้นของเราอ่ะ ดีเลยกูได้เก็บกระหล่ำต่อเลยหล่ำโหดจริง
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
ใจด้วยนะ
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
เอ้ยมีจดหมายมาละ
Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
ไปเวลี่โอ้ยมีเควสใหม่ว่ะเอาอันนี้ก่อน First Kid was spot เหรอมีจดหมายมาอ๋อวิชาเพาะพันธุ์สัตว์ร้ายของดีอีกแล้ว IMPERIO ดีกว่าไหนก็ไหนๆละมาว่าไปฮอกเมสขายของก่อนจริงอ่ะเรียนเอาจริงถ้าจะเล่นสายสเตลในเกมเนี้ยเล่นสายสเตลผมไปเล่นแบบเนี่ยเล่นกระหล่ำอ่ะสนุกเลย
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
เฮ้ยอ๋อเฮียกูต้องการขายกูไม่ได้ต้องการซื้อไอ้สัสโดนไป 2,000 เลยไม่ได้ดู
I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
เป็นมังกรไปเช็คเป็นมังกรกัน
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
แล้วก็เป็น behind the moon อะไรวะเฮียมีเควสอะไรวะอโลโฮโมล่าทำเสร็จไปแล้วอะไม่รู้ว่าแบบมีอะไรต่อ
Care enough to remove my demiguise statues.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Sounds as if Mr. Moon deserved what he got. But perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
We took the goblins. เชื่อพวกมึงทะเลาะกันแต่ก็
Aloha Mora.
ให้กูมาแก้ให้นะ
Revelio.
โอ้ยเหลืออีกหลายบ้านเลยไปทำเควสต่อดีกว่า
Off on another adventure, are we?
enjoy stealing immigrants.
Anyone there? Killing.
No.
Not that you ain't wearing that goddamn helmet. Dogma, it's your interest. You're done being our ranks.
Descendo! Accio!
Wait. I'll you up. Careful.
Nothing more than luck.
Stand still.
Accio!
Oh, too far.
Depulso! Bombarda!
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Revelio!
โอเคหมดแล้ว
That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
You're like it.
You are freaking. I've heard Centaur's quieter than you.
Shoot her and I.
Incendio! Accio! Bombarda!
Mind yourself.
Incendio! Depulso! Bombarda!
I want to.
Accio! Aloha Mora.
กระจอก
That's one crate in hand. We need one more.
Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Reparo! Revelio! Reparo! Confringo! Reparo! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Reparo!
That's that. Settled.
เฮียอ้อมภูเขาไปหรอ
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
ไปกูอยู่นู่นเนาะไปอิมพีเรียลก่อนเลยถ้างั้นนะแล้วเดี๋ยว
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
มึงก็อยากเรียนมนต์ดำหรอ
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
รู้มึงไม่ได้อยากไอ้นี่
I'm sure that Faust has a sense of success.
เดี๋ยวนะ
Your nerve just yet?
อะไรเลยเนี่ยได้ใช้อ๋อหมดละ
Revelio. Accio.
Opening all of these is tempting.
Accio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried
Bombarda.
Surrounded by grandeur.
in. Grandeur and then some.
Accio.
Even an altar with a pile of bones.
ทางนี้มีบอสไฟเหรอ
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
เดี๋ยวขอไปกัน
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
นี้หมดละไอตัวนี้มันโอเคโดนหินทับไปหมดแล้วทางนู้นเป็นบอสไฟ
There's something here by the altar.
Confringo.
แล้วก็ได้ที่มันไว้
What did you find?
Accio. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
โอ้โห เดี๋ยวเอาทีละอัน IMPERIO นี่ก็น่าเรียน แต่ว่าตามหาสมบัติก็น่าทำ
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway...
Accio. Revelio.
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio. Revelio. Compulso. Incendio. Reparo.
อ๋อ ให้เอากระดูกมาแน่เลย
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
ทั้งแม่งก่อน ไปเอาของก่อน ตอนนี้
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Bombarda.
Lumos.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
ออกมาได้เลยโอเค
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
ต้องใช้อีกเหรอ
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio, you've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
เดี๋ยวนะนี่ลืมหรอเนี่ยได้ละเรียบร้อย
Before we trudge on further, I've just realised something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Oi! มันเรียนง่ายอย่างนี้เลยเหรอ Imperio
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Incendium. Revelio. Incendio. Crucio. Confringo. Incendio. Arresto Memento. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Incendio. Bombarda.
เอาจริงนะแต่ผมไม่น่ารู้จักหมดเลยเซบาสเตียนเนี่ย พอรู้จักมึงอะไอ้เหี้ยนอกจากมาลองมึงแม่งกระจอกไอ้สัตว์ไปแล้วไปแล้วไปเลย
Another barricade.
Revelio.
Considering how well you did on the last one,
Accio.
it's a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with the incidents.
Accio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Incendio.
I see why Slytherin's so trust.
Revelio. Protego. Imperio. Crucio. For a moment there, I thought that it'd never end. Incendio. Revelio.
จริงพอมีต้นไม้แล้วแม่งช่วยเราได้เยอะเลยนะอีซี่มากเลย
Dead end. Lovely. All that here. Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio.
เฮ้ยได้ลิลิกแล้ว
Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice.
Oh
I had to
my
follow.
god.
Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? IMPERIO?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
IMPERIO! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
IMPERIO. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
เฮียเอาจริงช็อกอะโคตรช็อกเป็นแค่เราเป็นคนใช้ IMPERIO ใส่โอมินาหรอ
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know.
Revelio!
But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting IMPERIO on someone without knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. Have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous
เป็น
and
เรา
I.
หรอ
I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
นี่จะจบไงวะเนี่ยแม่งแบบ
Revelio! Accio! Incendio!
จบไม่ดีแน่เลยวะ
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
เพื่อไม่ให้เซบาสเตียนกับโอมินัสทะเลาะกันอ่ะ
Loft. Brilliant.
เราถึงขนาดต้องไล่ IMPERIO ใส่อยู่นะเร็วมามันก็ ก็มันทำให้เรากลายเป็นแบบเจ้าแห่งศาสตร์มืดไปแล้วอะตอนเนี้ยแบบจริงๆปล่อยมันทะเลาะกันก็ได้นะแล้วเราก็โปรเทคทั้งคู่มันก็อาจ
How
จะ
long
ดี
will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
เหี้ยไม่ดีเลยเดี๋ยวนะมาทำเฟสนี้ก่อนที่ห้ามบินด้วยโอ้ยมันห้ามบินล่ะครับ
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather have Accio with help. She thinks I'm Ominous. I know what it says. Crescendo! Protego! Crescendo! No, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
เฮ้ย ใครโจมตีอ่ะ
Let's get this. Keep up the way.
We have to fight.
Keep up the way. You do that. Got it. Up for a bit of dying.
You'll not win here. We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them.
Sebastian, you fool! Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it!
I shoot them. Keep up.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
อย่างน้อยเซบาสเตียนก็ช่วยชีวิตแอนไว้นะ
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Oh. น้องวัว an app.
Wonder who lives here. I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Revelio.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Glacier, Defender. Accio, Incendio. Repulsor, Bombarda.
I should have been your death.
Protego.
The brother who works.
เนี่ยกลัวผักกาดจีนกับปลาเนี่ยผักกาดจีนอยู่ในห้องอ่ะเดี๋ยวไปเอาก็ได้นะ
I've always said that travel broadens
ทั้
the
งผักกาดจีน
mind.
แล้วก็ไอ้ยิงเลเซอร์อ่ะ
Hello there.
Revelio.
Special delivery from my dear friend Eddie.
Revelio.
เหมือนเราอยู่ในเควสของเซบาสเตียนแล้วเรา
Hello
แบบ
there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
เราทำอะไรไม่ได้อ่ะ เพราะตอนนี้เราอยู่ในเฟสของเซบาสเตียนไงงั้นเราไปหาเซบาสเตียนก่อนเลยไหมแอคเควสไหนอยู่เนี่ยเฮียเซบาสเตียนมี2ที่โอเวอร์โลกกับอันเดอร์คอฟเปิดได้ไหม
You can't imagine.
เดี๋ยวคุยกับเซบาสเตียนเสร็จแล้วเดี๋ยวพ่อพักดีกว่าวันนี้พอแล้ว
Revelio.
แล้วเตียนสรุปมึงอยู่ที่ไหนกันแน่
Revelio. Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
โอเคเขียนเฟซให้รูมออฟรีไฟเมนต์ก่อนต้องไปเคลียร์ต้องไปรับเควสของดิกอะแล้วเดี๋ยวเก็บกระหล่ำด้วยไว้เผื่อทำ EP ต่อไป
I'd like to speak with you when you have a moment.
ขายพืชผักอะครับดิกอยู่ไหนคุยกันดิกก่อน
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Dig thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room, one male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
อ๋อต้องจับไอ้นี่เหรอเมลเทสโตมันจะมีปะวะ
Revelio.
ไม่มีวะไม่ได้จับเลยเอ๊ะอ่ะทีนี้จบแล้วเราเจอกัน EP หน้าลาก่อนแล้วเจอกันถ้าใครชอบคลิปหรืออยากเล่นเกมไหนก็พิมพ์บอกได้นะครับผมหาเกมในเรื่องมาเล่นอีกแล้วก็ควรกดซับให้ผมด้วยนะครับขอบคุณมากครับบ๊ายบาย